Yo, what is going on, you guys? It's your boy King Sanders here, and we are back with another day of sports betting. This is going to be for Sunday, October 9th slate of NFL games. Man, I'm super excited. I love this slate, and I think I love it a little bit too much, but I even threw in a parlay at the end of the video, so make sure that you guys do check it out. But before we go ahead and dive into it, I did just want to go ahead and say that we are still currently on the road to 7,000 subscribers. So if you guys are new, make sure that you guys do like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you guys know whenever I post. I will also be posting some fantasy basketball content here very soon. I've already posted 2 videos. Make sure you guys do go check out those on my channel if you guys are needing some help with your fantasy basketball drafts coming up. But I will also be posting some more, so there will be a video as of Sunday night. There will also be a video as of Tuesday night, so I'm super excited about it. We do have some really great content here coming for you guys, so make sure that you guys are subbed. And if we end up hitting 7,000 by the time that the NBA season does start, I'll be doing a pretty big giveaway. So I will be announcing the giveaway officially in Thursday Night Football's video, so make sure you guys are on the lookout for that as well. But without any further ado, just a quick shout out here to all of our members here on the channel. Thank you guys so much for everything that you guys do, and thank you guys so much for giving such a small channel such a big chance, as I always say. It truly does mean the absolute world to me, so much more than you guys will ever know. So without any further ado, we're gonna go ahead and dive into it. I got my dress shirt on. I'm looking good, feeling good. I actually probably look like a freaking idiot, but you know. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally back. We are ready to be betting some NFL action, man. I'm super excited for that. I've been doing really good on my Sunday slates. I don't have an exact number, but I've been doing really, really well on them. So let's go ahead and dive into the recap from Thursday Night Football, and hopefully we can get things going once again. Have another great Sunday. So we ended up having the Colts and the Broncos under 42. If you guys watched that game, that was an absolute no sweat, easiest bet of my life. Truthfully, I didn't even have to drop an ounce of sweat. I was actually grocery shopping with my girlfriend during the first half of that game, and I am so glad that I was, because I tried to watch the second half and it was atrocious. So it ended up working out for us. Then we had Matt Ryan over 33.5 pass attempts. Definitely ugly, but he ended up getting it done for us there in the end. Then we had the Broncos minus 3.5. This one, I tweeted it during the game. I tweeted it as soon as the Broncos got their field goal blocked to put them up by, like, I think it was like 6 or something. I tweeted, Colts are going to win this game. And they did. It took overtime, but they did end up winning that game. So we ended up going 2-1. I definitely haven't been the greatest in these primetime games. Hopefully we can switch that around here soon. But I've been doing pretty well on the Sunday slate. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive into today's Sunday slate. So for our first play of the day, we're starting with a primetime game, actually. We're going to the Ravens and the Bengals. And I'm taking the Ravens here plus the points at minus 3.5 here at minus 105 odds. Now, I really like this for a couple different reasons. I know that the Ravens defense is awful. There's no doubt about that. The Ravens defense is atrocious. But I do think that this is going to be a huge shootout type of game, and one thing that the Ravens do have is offense. They have a fantastic offense, and I think that they are going to be able to overcome the Bengals. Baltimore is third in points per game over the course of the entire year. They're a very, very high-powered offense, and Cincinnati, they're at 13th. So it's not like Cincinnati's been a bad offense, but Baltimore has been better when it comes to the points department. Baltimore has also, in their last 3 games, averaged a total of 31.7 points per game. And if they're scoring anywhere near that, I just think it's going to be very tough for the Cincinnati team to be able to keep up. Cincinnati's been averaging right around like 25, 26 points per game. And so I do think it's going to be a little bit tougher if Baltimore does have what their normal performance is. And let's be honest, the Bengals have been giving up a decent amount of points here to their opponents recently. So hopefully the Ravens can just go ahead and win a shootout type game here versus the Bengals, and I think that they can. I think that this line is very trappy. There's a lot of money on the Bengals already, so I'm riding with the Ravens, even though they haven't necessarily been great. I think they're a little bit better than their record shows. It's just their defense. Their defense has really struggled. So that is going to be our first play of the day. Ravens minus 3.5 here versus the Bengals at minus 105 odds. Now for our second play, we have a player prop here. We're taking Teddy Bridgewater over 6.5 rushing yards here versus the Jets at minus 106 odds. Now I like this for a couple different reasons. Teddy Bridgewater, he has only played in 2 games so far this season, and he had no rushing attempts at all in week 3. He only had 2 passing attempts, so he barely even saw the field really, or just any snaps in general. But he did get a rush attempt in week 4 and got 11 yards. Teddy Bridgewater is one of those guys that is able to make things happen with not only his legs, but his arms as well. So Teddy Bridgewater is kind of one of those guys that can break free and get you a decent amount of yards, which is why I really love a low rush yard total for him. Obviously, they are going to be without Tua Tagovailoa as of right now. If he somehow plays, then the world might end. It truly might. But as of right now, there's no Tua. The over-under is set to 45 on this game. So honestly, that's a pretty low over-under for a high-powered Dolphins offense. And you guys know how I am. Anytime it's a low over-under, I love hammering rushing props. And the Jets, even though they have been a pretty good defense overall when it comes to points, that's not what we're looking at. We're not looking at how good their defense is from an offense or from a points perspective. We're looking at their rushing defense. And in the last 3 games, they've given up a total of an average of 124 rushing yards per game. So the Jets, despite them being a very solid defense, their rush defense has actually struggled just a touch. It's not like they've been bad, but they have actually, been a little bit worse when it comes to just those rushes. So that is going to be our second play of the day. I really like that player prop. Teddy Bridgewater over 6.5 rush yards here versus the Jets at -106 odds. Now, we have a King's Kill Shot, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I'm super excited about it. King's Kill Shot play of the day. If you guys don't know what King's Kill Shot play of the day is, it's my lock. It's my absolute lock of the day. You guys can see it from my record. I'm 2-0 on these plays. I love this play. So without any further ado, we're taking the Chargers and the Browns under 47 points at -110 odds. I love this play for a bunch of different reasons, but I think it's set really high because the Chargers, they are technically 2-2 to the over when it comes to the course of the season. Browns are 3-1 to the over. Both these teams have scored a lot of points here recently, but I think it slows down because if you look at it, Austin Eckler, he has not been good. He hasn't been good. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to hide it. Austin Eckler has not been a very good running back this year. But over the last 3 games, the Browns have given up an average of 133 rushing yards per game. And Austin Eckler is coming off of a 3-touchdown game last game versus the Texans. I know it's versus the Texans. It's not great, but he did have a very good game versus them. So with that being said, I think that they are going to utilize him a lot more, so I really do love this one. And Chargers, they gave up 131 rushing yards last game, and obviously they're versing a 2-headed monster for the Browns in Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb. So with both of those guys there, it's just going to be a running battle. I think between Austin Eckler and between these 2 running backs on the Browns, it's just going to be so many rush attempts all the way down the field. And for the Chargers, Keenan Allen and Joshua Palmer, if you guys are unaware of Joshua Palmer, he's kind of been the guy to step into Keenan Allen's role. Both of them are listed as questionable. If both of them are out, Justin Herbert is going to have a really hard time throwing to some of the other guys on this Chargers roster. And it's not like they're bad. It's just I think that with 2 of their main options out, they're going to be looking to run the ball with Eckler even more. So I really love this play. Absolute lock. King's Kill Shot play of the day. Going for that 3-0. We're taking it. Chargers and the Browns under 47 at -110 odds. So those are our official plays of the day. But if you guys heard me from the beginning of the video, why not slap in a parlay? So here it is. We have a teaser parlay. It's a 5-leg teaser parlay, but I love it. I absolutely love it. So first one, we're taking the under 53 points in the Chargers and the Browns game. That's giving us an additional touchdown when it comes to the Chargers and the Browns, which is the original play that I already liked in the first place. Then we're taking the Bills, -8 here versus the Steelers. Steelers just have a lot of things that they need to figure out. This spread is huge for a reason. I think they even have a really good shot to cover the -14. I really do. Next, we have the Jaguars, -1 here versus the Texans. This is going to be an ugly game, but I think overall the Jaguars are the better team. I think the Texans are going to try to tank in this game, especially in a game versus 2 not necessarily great teams. All we're asking for is the Jags to win, and I think that they can do that. Next, we're taking the Ravens +2.5. Obviously, I took the Ravens -3.5 for the full game, so hopefully they can go ahead and at least cover this one here for us. Then we're taking the Cowboys +11.5. I've bet on the Rams so many times this year. I don't trust them anymore. I don't really think that they're tremendous. I know that the Cowboys haven't been great either, but with Cooper Rush, they're actually looking pretty solid. So this is a +400 teaser for a 5-leg parlay that I think has a really good shot to hit. So that is going to be our teaser parlay of the day. Hopefully we can go ahead and get one, and hopefully we can go ahead and do some more of these in the future. I really do like it, but that is going to be our 5-legger. Let me know what you guys think down below. But that is going to be our final play of the day. So that is going to do it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys do like, comment, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you guys know whenever I post. Like I said, we are still currently on the road to 7,000 subscribers, and once we do end up hitting that mark, we will be doing a pretty big giveaway. You guys definitely won't want to miss it. So that is going to do it for me, though. This is King Sander signing out. Peace.